So real quick, I wanted to put out a formal review of these records that I've kind of like talked about, but I didn't really do a hardcore like review on it. And the records are from Royce the 5'9", Lupe, and Mickey Facts with their whole beef and everything else. So I wanted to touch on that and just give them their own individual reviews. And if you want to know more about my deeper thoughts about it, go ahead and check me out on my podcast on my YouTube channel, CMJ World. And the podcast is called The Play One Podcast. And hey, while you're there, go ahead and subscribe if you're not. And I'm going to talk about Royce the 5'9's diss record to Lupe, which is called The Silence of Lambda. And just to kind of start off with like good and positive things to say about it is that it's a good lyrical flex for Lupe Fiasco. And if you are a fan of his, or if you just heard his music, then you know that this isn't uncommon for him. This is something that he is very much capable of, and he shows it in mad strength. So, I mean, this is something that, you know, lyrical rappers that's trying to come up need to take note of, because he literally goes in. But aside from that, the negatives about it is that it is too long. It should not have been as long as it should have been. I know he wanted to show that he can rap and that he is capable of putting out some good lyricism and checking boxes, as he say, but 7 minutes is damn too long. He probably could have made it 5 minutes and it would have came across the same way, if not better. As well as it shouldn't have been a diss, it should have just been a regular freestyle, regular verse that he just put out just to let them know, like, yeah, I can do this. I can check these boxes, that I am top tier and I am the best like I say I am. And I could see little jabs here and there, but to put it out as a diss, that's where I think he kind of like messed up at, and it just like took off from there. And I do kind of agree that Sun Chips line maybe shouldn't have been put in there, because when you're calling a record a diss record and you're saying something about shooting your son while you're holding Sun Chips, it's kind of like, it seems like it's directed at somebody rather than just a general bar statement. But overall, as a record, it is a good record. As a freestyle, if you're going to check it out and just listen to it as that. As a diss record, yeah, it's not a great diss record. And that's not saying anything about Royce, because he can go off. Just look at all the other diss records he's done on YouTube, and you will see that he is capable of just killing people. But just to show off his grand lyricism, this is a awesome record. Decent beat, but you know, whatever. And that is my review of Royce the 5'9 song, Silence of Lambda.